you want me to put on live, sir?
Pardon?
You want me to take a live interview in a...
Yeah, it's live only.
Okay, sir. Okay.
It is live only. And I think you are done once or twice with me now.
No, sir. This is my first mock interview.
Really?
Actually, I spoke to you over phone only, but the interview I have not taken. So this is my first one.
Good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
You are attending for PNB interview tomorrow for credit officer or credit manager.
Yes, sir, credit manager.
So what is the position? What is your present experience? Please tell me about that. Job experience.
Yes, sir. Myself having the 8 years of experience in the in banking industry, that too in the RRB, sir. And I have performed the roles of my first experience as a clerk cum cashier in one regional rural bank. And after working for 1 year, 2 months, I got selected as a probationary officer in my present organization, sir. Oh. And right now I'm working as an accountant in my organization. I have performed different roles of a branch manager, field officer, and now I'm working as an accountant, sir.
Very good. Now you are in scale 1 or 2?
Scale 1, sir.
Why have you not been promoted to scale 2?
Actually, in the last week, I went for pre-promotion training also, sir. This year, I am in the line for promotion.
Very good. So, have you passed JAIB exam? Why have you not studied for JAIB?
Sir, due to some personal problems, sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You told me that. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Now I understand. Now tell me, what is the knowledge you have about credit management or credit officer role? What is the credit officer's role? Tell me.
Sir, the credit officer role, first of all,
what is the role of a credit officer? And then yours is credit manager. One step above that. Now tell me the role of a credit officer.
The credit officer is responsible for sourcing as well as he has to source the applications, and if any application comes to the credit officer, he has to scrutinize, and if the powers are vested with him, he has to process the proposal, sir.
Good.
And if the powers, if the sanctioning powers is not sufficient with him, and then he has to recommend to the next sanctioning authority. After, first of all, the credit officer responsibility, he has to verify the proposal in each and everything, whether it satisfies the organization credit policy norms or not, and the profiles. After his perfect scrutiny and the recommendation only, the next authority will sanction. If the powers lies with him, the whole of the responsibility will lies on the credit officer only.
Good. So you say the responsibility of credit officer is to go through the proposals, scrutinize whether they are in conformity with the credit policy of the bank, and then put up the proposal for sanction to the sanctioning authorities. Normally, credit officers may not have powers to sanction.
So usually in RRB, actually myself working in RRB, even the scale 1 officer also can sanction some maximum of the loans. Usually we will be posted as a branch manager.
No.
So some powers will be there.
As branch manager, you will have power, but not as an officer. In your branch, anybody working as officer, does he have the power to grant loans? No.
Even scale 1 officers also will be having some powers.
No, scale 1 officer when he is posted as manager, but as officer will he have powers?
Yes, sir. Actually, myself having some powers, sir. I am sanctioning the loans. Example for jewelry loans up to 3 lakhs, I myself will sanction the loan.
Oh.
And for demand loan, I have the full powers, sir.
Really?
Yes, sir.
But
in RRB, sir, we will be having such kind of powers. For in the case of crop loans, we can sanction up to 1 lakh or 1.5 lakh.
Really?
Such kind of, yes, sir. In RRB's working.
That means you can sanction a loan against to a party which your manager doesn't want also.
No, sir. Actually, we will be discuss if such case arises, we will discuss what the real problem is. If the manager don't want, in case of the person is having any, a credit remark like that, Actually, we will discuss about the issue, how to resolve the issue.
Oh,
Simply, we cannot say we don't give the loan. We should not say the banker should not tell no.
so you have to give the reason why it is so.
Yes, sir. We have to present the valid reason.
Very good. So the first time I'm hearing that within a bank branch, officers have powers because the bank I worked, Indian bank, only the branch manager will have powers.
Yes.
Very nice. It's okay. I don't know what is the position in Punjab National Bank. That is a different matter. Good. So you have defined the role of a credit officer, and above that will be manager, who in turn will have to further scrutinize the proposals and satisfy himself that it is in conformity with the credit policy of the bank. Can you tell me why a credit policy is framed?
So,
Hello? Why credit policy is framed?
so usually bankers banking business by accepting deposits and to lend to some customers to the borrowers to safeguard to repay the deposit amount as and when required and as and when needed. The bank has to repay by keeping some reserves only. After keeping some reserves with the FX bank, we have to lend only the available funds to make it a proper lending and to get the proper recovery. We have to manage in a different way and in a structured manner. So that is why some credit policy has been framed to diversify the lending. If we go on lending to only one sector, and that too, for example, if a borrower approaches us for some term loan, if we sanction 100% loan, the borrower interest won't be there. If we propose a borrower to put some borrower's stake, then his own interest also will be there. So likewise, the credit policy will be framed, sir. That is important for the bank.
I will tell you some of the points.
Yes.
The main objectives are aligning with the strategic objectives of positioning the bank as large corporate, mid segment, and whatever it is. Some important bank in the matter of disbursement of credit. Number two, ensuring that is the point you said. Ensuring balanced deployment of credit to various sectors and geographical regions with special emphasis on agriculture, housing, and micro, small, medium enterprises and export finance. Adopting a forward looking and market responsive approach within the framework of policy guidelines for moving into profitable new areas of lending which are emerging in the market. Enlarging client base of non retail credit without compromising on quality of assets. Maximizing interest yields from the credit portfolio. Ensuring ALM means asset liability management, deployment of resources for getting desired returns. Ensuring due compliance with various regulatory norms, guidelines issued by government, Ministry of Finance, Reserve Bank of India, Central Vigilance Commissions, and suggestions of IBA. Fulfilling corporate social responsibilities of the bank, disseminating information on best practices and methods, cautious approach to sensitive sectors, mainly real estate sectors under negative outlook. Within the framework of regulatory prescriptions, corporate goals and bank social responsibilities, overall objective of credit policy bank is to achieve healthy balance between capital driven credit growth and asset quality. Correct?
Sir.
Could you understand so many points I have told you now?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I will copy this and give it in our you are a member of Telegram group?
Yes, I am a Telegram group and my mail ID also is there.
Very good. I will put it there. Mm, I found this is very good.
Sir.
But this is of one bank, The same thing need not be there for another bank, but some of these points will be there in all banks. समझ गया?
Sir. Yes, sir.
अर्थमैंदा?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. Now next question is, you studied what in the degree?
Sir, my qualification in graduation was BCom, sir.
Very good.
And my post graduation is MBA, Masters in Business Administration with Financial Specialty.
Where did you study MBA?
Andhra Pradesh, sir, Visakhapatnam, Andhra University.
Oh, good, good, good. You studied finance?
Yeah, finance, sir.
Very good. So now, can you tell me something about balance sheet? Some aspects of balance sheet with which you are more familiar.
So balance sheet is a financial statement which shows the financial position of a company, which comprises of assets, liabilities, and assets, sir, as well as the company liability, including the capital.
Yeah.
In the liability side, the capital of equity and preference, and in continuation with the capital, in the liability side, the long-term debts. And long-term debts like
long-term liabilities. Long-term liabilities.
Long-term liabilities will be presented, sir. And after long-term liabilities and the current liabilities also the payables. It will be presented in the liability side. In the asset side, the long-term assets and current assets will be presented, sir.
You made it so quickly. Asset side. Asset side. Tell me detail. Tell me.
Long-term assets like plant and machinery, land and buildings, vehicles, long-term which can be used for the vehicles, and current assets like inventory, bills, receivables, prepaid advances, prepaid insurances.
No, without your knowledge, you are telling one mistake. What did you say under assets?
Sir?
Once again, tell me, what are the assets?
Long-term assets and current assets.
Is it correct?
Fixed assets. Fixed assets and the current assets.
I don't know. Maybe some people are calling it long-term assets.
Yes.
I think it is normally called as fixed assets. Arthamainda?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. Very good.
And in the asset side, we can add the contingent assets like a goodwill, sir.
Very good. Now, that is intangible assets.
Yes, sir. Liabilities, we can call it as contingent liabilities.
Contingent liabilities. Good.
And this one is intangible asset. Contingent liability, it comes about pending lawsuits and some other warranties, any kind of warranty issues is there.
Excellent.
And the land guarantees. That may arise or may not arise. May occur or may not occur. We can, but after balance sheet, some note in the note it will be presented.
Super.
Yes,
very
sir.
good. Now let me ask your basic question. What is the nature of duty you are performing in the bank branch?
Sir, in the bank branch, I am performing as a general banking scale 1 accountant post. My responsibility is the general banking section. In the general banking section, I used to pass the vouchers, which comes under my passing powers, and I used to sanction gold loans, jewelry loans, and demand loans. I used to deal with the public for opening of accounts and the cross-selling of insurance products, even mutual funds also, sir. If any, especially mutual fund product proposal comes, I have to report to manager.
No, I think it is not telling a lie. So you please tell them you are in charge of sanctioning of demand loans and sanctioning of gold loan and other loans. But don't tell about general banking, because then you will be considered as a regular officer.
Sir.
You will not be considered as a credit officer.
Sir.
So you just tell about demand loans and also what is that?
Jewelry loans.
And finally you add, if any other work relating to counter is coming also, I will attend.
Okay, sir.
Now tell me about demand loans. You said you are in charge or sanctioning powers for demand loan.
Yes.
What points you will be looking into before sanctioning demand loan? What is the purpose for which you will be giving demand loan? What is your experience in respect of recovery of the demand loans? What is the responsibility for you in respect of non-payment of demand loans?
So actually, we used to sanction a demand loan over the by demand loan against fixed deposits, which our customer has taken. So in our bank only, we will be sanctioning demand loans on such kind of demand loans only.
Oh, that is nothing.
Yes, sir.
That is nothing. I was thinking that you are going to give a clean loan.
No, sir. No, sir. Not a clean overdraft loan. We are not giving, sir.
That's why I said no bank officer will have the power to sanction clean loans.
No, sir.
Even this, in normally other banks, even this fixed deposit loan, normally it is to be countersigned by the manager, but maybe your bank it is not. So it doesn't matter.
Yes, sir.
So then
And
gold.
we're
What
giving a
about
jewelry loan, sir.
what about gold loan, jewel loan?
Gold loan, sir.
That you have powers.
Yeah, that I have power, sir. Up to 3 lakhs, sir.
Very good. Can you tell me what are the procedures you will follow in respect of granting of jewel loans?
So, in respect of granting your jewel loan, so first of all, we will look at whether the customer is existing customer or a new customer. If the customer is a new customer, we have to obtain one introduction. So, it is a mandatory. If the customer is an existing customer who has already availed a gold loan, that introduction is not required, sir. So after verifying the customer account and KYC, all this, we will look for the jewelry by using nitric acid test, sir. We will do the nitric acid test, and after obtaining the weights, we will sanction the loans. We are sanctioning two type of gold loans. So one is agricultural ATL agricultural gold loan and another personal gold loan, sir. We are sanctioning ATL agricultural gold loan up to 10 lakhs, and below 2 lakhs, the rate of interest will be 8.75% per annum. And above 2 lakhs and up to 10 lakhs, it would be 9.75%.
Very good.
And for personal gold loan, up to 2 lakhs only we are giving personal gold loans. More than 2 lakhs also we will give. Same rate of interest will be applicable. The agricultural gold loan, why the product differentiation is especially to not lose the customers. Some people may be thinking that the gold loan may be given for against agriculture purpose only. Some people may think only personal gold loans. So likewise, to attract the customers and not to lose the existing customers, existing borrowers, our bank has framed these two kind of products.
Good. Agricultural term loans granted as gold loans.
So,
have you had an experience where the loans are all written off by the government and jewels have to be returned without receiving the money? Any such experience you had? Government writing off the loan.
Actually, yes, sir. I know, sir. Government has withdrawn the loan, and from October 2020, I think, sir.
What is that?
Withdrawal of this agricultural gold loan. I mean, actually earlier, the government of India used to pay some 3% incentive on agricultural gold loans.
Yeah.
Sir, but we are not running. Such kind of product also is not there in the bank. Earlier, we don't have this agricultural ATL gold loans, sir. But now, after the government has withdrawn, only our bank has introduced it, because there is not at all an issue in our bank, because there is no difference in rate of interest.
No. My question you are not understanding. Have you come across agricultural loan being written off and jewels being returned without receiving the money?
Without receiving the money, jewels being returned? No, sir. I don't have such kind of information.
So no such writing off of loan. Because no, I'm hearing a lot of reports in Tamil Nadu where they say one government has written off loans up to so much amount and all that. And no such thing has happened in your RRB, correct?
No, sir.
Very good, very good. So what is your view regarding writing off of bad loans?
Sir, writing off of bank loans that is a big credit policy, sir. That kind of decisions will be taken at the top level management only. Writing off means definitely the bank, the organization has to face some loss. Sir, the loss not only to the bank, even the person side also, to the customer also, sir, because once the write-off proposal arises, the customer reputation as well as in the civil reports also it will be updated, sir.
Hmm.
So there will be loss on both the sides.
Hmm. Okay, are you aware of Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is a housing loan scheme, I mean interest repayment scheme. Some interest will be repaid by the central government for the different kinds of income groups.
Hmm.
This scheme will be applicable only in the notified municipalities, minimum class 1 municipalities, sir,
Oh, oh,
and up to metros.
oh, oh.
There will be some land size ceilings, sir.
Hmm. Yeah,
The
yeah.
small income group, mid income group levels will be applicable, sir, who is having the maximum annual income up to 2 lakhs.
Now here some condition is given for acquisition construction of house up to 160 square meters and 200 square meters corporate area. Some area
Sure.
consideration is there. And MIG1 households having an annual income above rupees 6 lakhs and up to 12 lakhs, and house size with a carpet area up to 160 square meters.
Sure.
So this is what is given, and need based as per this thing. Borrowers contribution 20%, 25%. Disbursement is there. Interest subsidy. What is the interest subsidy given under MIG1, MIG2?
Sure.
MIG1, under MIG1 4% subsidy, MIG2 3% subsidy, maximum loan tenure 20 years, eligible housing loan amount under one loan scheme 9 lakhs, under second loan scheme 12 lakhs. Okay,
Yes, sir.
maximum subsidy amount is 2 lakhs 35,000.
2,35,000. Yes, sir. Maximum
68
subsidy
rupees.
amount.
Yeah. What is the security taken in respect of these cases?
Security taken mortgage of land and housing properties, sir.
Very good. What is the maximum up to the age of repayment will be granted up to what age maximum?
Up to the maximum age of 70 years, sir.
Or 30 years?
30 years of total tenure of loan, whichever comes earlier.
Very good. You are remembering it. Good. So you must know like that very well.
And the housing loan we can give up to the age of person up to the age of 62 years.
Acha, 62 years.
62 years. Sir.
Oh.
But the term will be very less, 8 years only. Sir.
Because about
because 70 years is the maximum.
About 62 people will not be earning money, na?
Yes, sir.
Now tell me under education, what are the PNB Pravasi Siksha loan? What is it?
Sir,
you are not studied.
No, sir. Punjab National Bank Educational Product.
You have to study. You have to study. Please get to know that. But mostly, they will ask about the education loan scheme in your bank only.
Sir.
Sometimes a man like me may ask you about the Punjab National Bank loan scheme also.
Okay, sir.
This education loan scheme aims at providing financial support to meritorious students who are overseas citizens in India.
Sir.
Students who are born abroad are like that. Something is given. Please go through that.
Sir, actually, in our bank, we are offering the education loan to the students for Indian education in India as well as in abroad, sir.
Yeah. What is the up to what loan amount is included under priority sector?
Sir, up to 20 lakhs, sir.
Excellent. Good. You are remembering because you are working in branch. You are remembering. Very good. Very good. I'm happy. Very happy. And regarding PNB loans, you don't know. Please go through that.
Yes, sir.
Here they have given PNB Pravasi Siksha loan, PNB Saraswati, PNB Pratibha, PNB Udan. Udan education loan scheme for students pursuing higher education abroad. PNB Kaushal education loan scheme for pursuing vocational education training. PNB Onhar education loan scheme for pursuing higher education skill development courses in Delhi. Are bhai, so many things they have given, Baba.
Sir.
If you don't read, everything doesn't matter. Thoda say at least something you must know.
Sir.
Please
Definitely.
go through that.
Definitely, sir.
Very good. What is doorstep banking?
Sir, doorstep banking services offered to the customers, offering the customer banking services to the customers at their own doorstep, sir, by their request.
Excellent. Normally, beyond which age is this offered?
Sir, not only age conditions, sir, normally for senior citizens we used to offer, but if the customer is not in a position to visit the bank branch, definitely we can offer such kind of a service, sir.
Excellent. Good. Badhiya. Very nice.
Sir.
Can you tell me something about digital products? Are you aware of PNB? Yes or no? You don't know.
Sir, completely I don't know, sir. Actually, the headquarters and
You please read. Tomorrow you are going to appear for interview.
Yes, sir.
Please know about digital products because credit management interview.
Sir.
Normally credit management, but they can ask anything else also. Like I told you once, they asked what are the salient features of basic savings bank deposit account.
Sir.
Tell me.
So basic savings bank account, the account which can be opened with zero balance, printing the proper KYC, photo ID, and residential proof, sir. This can be given to the below poverty line people at a free of cost, and the minimum, the maximum deposit amount for this basic savings bank account is 50,000 rupees, and for the entire annum, the BSBD account holder cannot keep the cash of more than 1 lakh in the account.
Good.
And in a month, the BSBD account transactions can be done for only 4 times. Debit transactions.
So please go through that. I'm not very sure about it. Number of times I'm not sure. Please go through that. In a month, it should not exceed 50,000. In a year, the total should not be, balance should not exceed 1 lakh. Some such things are there. You please verify.
Okay, sir.
Very good. Are you aware of the PNB, what? PNB social website policy?
So, social website policy, sir?
They have got a separate policy for social websites like Facebook, LinkedIn, and all that. There is some document given, but I wish they should not ask you those questions.
Sir.
No problem. Now, do you have any other questions in your mind? Are you getting
actually,
some?
I have expected a lot of questions regarding this credit, sir.
Actually, you want some more credit questions?
Yes, because I can.
I can
know how much I am capable of handling this interview.
Very good. What is meant by funds flow?
Sir, the flow of funds.
And where it is used?
So, funds flow analysis, funds flow statement will be made by the organization only, sir. It will be presented at the time of audit. And at the time of audit and at the time of approaching banks or financial institutions for lending purpose, it will show how efficiently the funds or the sources are being utilized and how perfectly they are utilizing. Efficient and perfect in a source must be used for the same purpose only. Whether there is any diversions or a siphoning of funds is there. If nothing is there, then definitely the company will get a good reputation as well as the results. Also, there is a good chances of getting the 100% result over the sources and the way they use it.
Oh, good. 1 minute. I'm just giving the link in the Telegram group.
Sir.
Here, see the funds flow analysis statement is prepared by the borrower.
Sir.
And he is submitting to us at the stage of credit proposal.
Sir.
We are supposed to go through the proposal to satisfy whether the firm is projected it properly, and supposing we are reviewing it, whether they have followed the steps they have given earlier.
Sir.
Whatever steps they have told earlier, they have followed it or not, that we should check up. Operating cash flows, then cash flow from investing activities, cash flow from financing activities, all these things are coming. Whether, and as you rightly said, whether long-term funds are used for fixed assets investment and short-term funds are used for current requirements, that can be ascertained over at the end of the year when the fund
Yes,
flow
sir.
statement is prepared and submitted to us.
Yes, sir.
Do you think such analysis is helpful for a banker?
Yes, sir, definitely, sir, and it should be verified and analyzed, sir, because whatever the funds we are lending, that should be utilized in the particular purpose which they have mentioned in the proposal.
Good.
So then the 100% result we can expect, and there won't be any mismatches of utilizing the funds.
Good. Now, did you go through the profile of Punjab National Bank?
Profile, yes, sir.
You know?
Yes, sir.
What is the total deposits as on September 20?
Sir, total deposits, it is 11 lakhs 70,000, sir.
10 lakhs 41,000.
10 lakhs 41,000.
What is the advances?
7 lakhs change crores, sir.
Roughly 7 lakhs, correct.
Sir.
Good. Very good. What is the CASA deposits?
44.1%, sir.
Correct. Good. Very good, very good. What was the gross net profit made by the bank in September quarter?
So it is 630 crores, sir.
21.
621 crores, sir. Sorry.
Very good. What is the CRAR in September 2020?
CRAR, it is 12.84%.
Very good. How much was the tier 1?
10.33%, sir, and tier 2, 2.51%.
Superb. Please get to know what is tier 1, what is tier 2.
Sir, tier 1 capital, it goes equity.
Correct.
Equity and long-term investment, sir.
Then tier 2?
Tier 2, like a short-term investment, like working capital for meeting the current liabilities.
No, I think something wrong. It's not correct. Tier 1 capital, not very correct in banks. Tier 1 capital in banks. Tier 1 is the primary funding source of the bank. Tier 1 capital consists of shareholders' equity and retained earnings.
Okay, sir.
And retained earnings.
Okay, sir. Thanks.
Wait. Tier 2 capital includes revaluation reserves, hybrid capital instruments, and subordinated term debt. General loan loss reserves and undisclosed reserves. Tier 2 capital is considered less reliable than Tier 1 capital because it is more difficult to accurately calculate and more difficult to liquidate. I am giving the link in the Telegram.
Sir.
Not only for you, others also. So tier 1, tier 2. Under Basel III norms, what should be capital risk weighted asset ratio of banks?
Sir, 9%, sir.
Superb. Good. You have told that correctly. I'm happy. And you have managed all the questions relating to profile also. Let me ask some other profile. Profile, yeah. Good. You have told very nicely other things, no problem. Now, do you get any doubts in your mind?
Yes, sir. Actually, myself going to attend for the interview as a credit manager for the work of a credit manager, sir. Especially in a credit like working capital and long-term funds. What kind of procedure actually? What is the process the credit manager has to follow?
That's what I told you. I told you, number one, normally credit proposals come to the branch, the credit officer through the branch.
Yes, sir.
The branch manager is supposed to go through the proposal, scrutinize it, and submit to the sanctioning authority. The sanctioning authority office, the credit officer, will go through the balance sheet and say GST statement, income tax returns, etc. of the company for the last 3 years.
That can be called, I think, CMA, sir, Credit Management Arrangement Report.
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but ये सब करना है. इसका बाद में you should also consider, in case if it is a seasonal industry, they will be preparing cash flow statement.
Yes,
Like
sir.
in the case of say cotton industry, in the
Cotton
case
industry and sugar cane, like sugar factories,
and also
these kind
this
of companies come up with a special scheme.
crackers also,
Yes, sir.
firecrackers also, they prepare the cash flow statement based on which sanction will be made by the credit officer, which again will, before sanctioning it, it is now to be permitted by the risk management officer.
Sir.
Pile risk officer has to go through and certify that all the risk are okay. For example, the credit officer will go through whether the current ratio is 1.33:1 as required under the policy.
Sir.
The ratio varies from type of industry to type of industry. So he will go through and satisfy it is as per the norms prescribed in the credit policy.
Sir.
But the same thing will also be taken care of by the risk manager or risk officer, and only after his approval, the proposals are sanctioned through the credit officer, credit manager, and the sanctioning authority.
Sir.
Now, I have not gone into details about the priority sector analysis. Kindly go through that thoroughly.
Sir.
And what are the areas in which Punjab National Bank is showing more interest?
Sir.
Please go through that, develop it, and that will be a good thing for you.
Sir, definitely.
Otherwise, you had a very nice session. You answered mostly, all the questions you answered, no problem. I should ask only one small question. How will you manage big proposals, like proposals ranging 100 crore and above?
Sir, managing a proposal, the like 100 crore and above, and it may be 1 lakh. The same, sir, but we have to take care, at utmost care, for every proposal as per the guidelines provided by our organization only, sir.
Good, excellent.
We have to value even 1 rupee or 1 crore. We have to give the same value as a bank.
Very good. How do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Sir, from now, after entering into the Punjab National Bank, I can see myself minimum in a scale post, sir, as a senior manager.
Very good. What is your career ambition in life?
Sir, my career ambition to be a successful and a loyal employee of my organization.
Good. Anything else?
Sir, I need one more mock interview.
One more mock interview. Evening mein samay milne se, I will call you. Otherwise, you be online with me in our YouTube channel, YouTube only, because 6:30 I will have one mock interview. What is that? 6:30 it is going to be, it may not be of interest for you. There is Karnataka Bank.
Sir.
But 8 o'clock it will be of interest for you. That is credit manager.
Okay, sir.
8:30.
Okay, sir.
So you watch that also, and if you have questions to ask, you can ask that candidate also.
Okay, sir. Sure.
Online you ask, I will put that question to her.
Sir, I don't know how to ask online questions.
No, you are on.
I will be watching in
watching, and there will be comments coming, na?
Okay, sir. In comments. Sir.
Yeah, you are having laptop or not?
Laptop, sir. Yes, sir.
You can ask in the laptop the question. Just like somebody has now put a good speech, likewise he has written. You can also do that.
Okay, sir. Definitely, sir. And this morning I came to know, sir, you have raised one request for keep on liking the videos. Definitely, I have started liking your videos after telling you because
Yeah,
definitely it should be reached to many people like me. Just myself, I have shown your mock interviews to my friend who is going to attend for the senior manager, scale 3 credit officer in PNB on 5th of this month.
oh,
After 2 days, he will be attending. I have shown to him also. He also started watching your videos.
excellent.
So likewise,
Ask him to
the
mark
effort,
likes.
what you are doing should be a successful effort and should be continuing.
Very good.
Generally, the children the children of you people will definitely become a successful employees
Good.
and a future good bankers.
Excellent. One, the reason why I want you to mark likes is that if you mark like, it will go to many other new people.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes, sir.
YouTube
That
has got
request
a
is excellent.
YouTube has got a mechanism that liked videos are being shown frequently to others.
Yes, sir.
So that way it will be coming to the knowledge. You know, there are so many cases where somebody comes to me in the last minute, tomorrow interview, that man, you are also one such man, but you came at least 3 or 4 days beforehand.
Yes, sir.
But some people come like that in the last minute. But this can be avoided if more likes are coming.
Yes,
And
sir. If they watch more videos, they can come to us. At least they can they can conduct their self interview also, sir,
excellent.
by knowing this topics and subject wise.
Very good. We thank you so much. We will meet again once in night, say 9 o'clock or so.
Yes, sir, definitely. Sir, one small request, sir.
Yeah.
It can be helpful for many people. Actually, in many banks, there are some recently many frauds we have been seeing, sir.
Hmm.
If we face such kind of questions, how we have to answer?
Frauds.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah. See, for example, in the credit management, when proposals are sanctioned, normally, 1 minute, I'll just postpone my live, really, 1 minute. Current affairs class, current affairs, 1 minute, current affairs live YouTube from 5:15 p.m. Yeah. Tell me, what is the question you had? Number one, frauds. See,
Yes, sir.
in the credit proposals, frauds happen because one, with the connivance of the bank staff.
Sir,
Two, without the knowledge of bank staff.
sir,
So these two are the major instances where some of the bank staff inside cooperates with the the borrower, then that can bring problems to the bank.
sir,
Many times it has been seen that the sanctioning authorities are responsible for these problems.
sir,
So such a thing should be avoided, but not to be quoted like in the case of Punjab National Bank, where that Nirav Modi case, because of the connivement of big official and a small scale 2 or scale 3 officer, all these problems have arisen where the messages have been sent outside the records of the bank. They have
sir,
sent swift messages with the code outside the records of the bank not being recorded. So probably that was a reason for the problems for the bank. This could
sir.
have been ascertained properly, provided I'm not sure how it could have been avoided if only we have continuous job rotation.
Yes, sir.
Nobody should be allowed to stay in a place beyond 2 years, especially sanctioning officers,
Sir.
zonal managers, general managers. They must be changed from one region to another. If it is done like this, to some extent, these problems can be avoided. Second, employees thinking that they will be benefited if they oblige their boss for sanctioning long loans, that should be avoided.
Sir.
So this is my view, but it can be argued from different angles.
Yes. Sir, first of all, I think I should be aware of these kind of frauds like many times occurred in
Banks,
recently.
many types of frauds have happened. It is not today. About 50 years ago, a
Yeah.
bank manager believed an appraiser.
Yes, I have watched in a video.
Yeah, that because of that believing, that man used to do the work of the clerical staff.
Sir,
In that branch, they had very less clerical staff. He used to volunteer to do postings in ledgers and all. This manager believed him. With the result, he brought 40-30 people with imitation jewels
Sir,
and gave loans to an extent of, in those days, 30-40 lakhs.
50 years back, 30, 40 lakhs means
In those days,
nearly it will be
50
like
years
crores of
ago,
rupees, sir.
it must be 20-30 crores today.
Yes, sir.
So likewise, frauds can happen in any way. For example, when we sanction loan against cash credit, key cash credit, if we start giving loan without the sufficient stock for some petty sum, the shopkeeper may give the manager. The manager, if he is yielding to that, finished.
Sir.
Could you understand? Nobody can tell openly than this.
Yes, sir.
So these are the circumstances, and there are some frauds like in the clearing where people used to tear the checks in those days. Nowadays, that problem is not there. I don't know what
Sir.
type of frauds they are committing these days. So that again will be taken care of by Vigilance Commission and say the other authorities.
Yes, sir.
On your part, you have to check the director index number something, DIN,
Sir.
to check up whether there is any negative remarks in the name of the directors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That can be checked up, and whether there are any bad reports about the company being loans received from other banks not repaid, that also should be checked up.
Sir.
Very good. Best wishes. I'll close now. I have to go for my live class.
Okay, sir. And I will be waiting for your next interview.
9 o'clock.
You told me,
9
sir.
o'clock. This is the number now. What number? 70?
Yes, sir. 70134537,
Okay. Venkata. But you gave me some other number, 875
No, sir.
4020. That is not your number?
I'm having only one number, sir.
Sorry, I don't know. I have some other number with me. Doesn't matter. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now I have retired. Best wishes.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.